I really wanted to love this game, but I think we might have our first miss with the Life is Strange series. Welcome to Bite Size Bunny, my name's Tony, and today we're going to be talking about Life is Strange Double Exposure. The moment this game was announced, it skyrocketed to being my most anticipated game of 2024. A new Life is Strange game from the team that brought us Before the Storm and True Colors, and Max Caulfield is back? Yeah, let's go, sign me up. But unfortunately, this game misses the mark. There are so many great story ideas in this game, but it feels like almost all of them are never really fully explored to their fullest potential. Everything feels extremely rushed, and it almost feels like there's 2 or 3 episodes worth of runtime that was cut out. The first 2 chapters of Double Exposure is great. Getting to reunite with Max 10 years after the events of the first Life is Strange is such a lovely experience, and getting to meet the new cast of characters is a really pleasant time. Safi, Moses, Gwen, and Amanda are easily the standout characters in this game, but it's a shame that after spending 10 hours on this journey, I was left feeling like I never got to fully experience these characters. With the Life is Strange series, the thing I love most about them is those well-written, down-to-earth character relationships they do an excellent job at crafting. I think the relationships that unfold between the characters in these games is the backbone of the Life is Strange series. And then everything that's added onto it usually acts in service of elevating the emotional roller coaster that is Life is Strange. While Deck 9 gives us compelling characters in Double Exposure that I would have loved to see more from, the story is so rushed and messy that it really takes away from the time you get to spend with these characters, as well as the adventure as a whole. Once you get to episode 3, things take a nosedive. It feels like things are just happening to happen thanks to the awkward pacing of the episode, and then on top of that, the massive story beats that unfold really pack no punch whatsoever because they don't feel earned. Things do happen to recover in chapter 4, and it starts to get really interesting again, but that doesn't last very long because the final episode feels like a lazy, incomplete rehash of the first game, but with an ending that kind of made me roll my eyes. To make matters even worse, these games are known for their heavy emphasis on choice-based gameplay and getting to make decisions that will have major consequences on your story. For the first time ever though with this series, I really felt like none of my choices truly mattered. There were supposed big decisions that I had to make, but everything felt so inconsequential to the narrative. I never really felt the weight of my decisions or what was going on in this world in general, and that's extremely disappointing. The first Life is Strange is one of my favorite games of all time, and a lot of that has to do with Max and Chloe's relationship and the emotional journey that they go on. It is a beautifully crafted, gut-wrenching ride. This is also one of my favorite franchises, but Double Exposure fails at capturing the heart of any of the previous installments, making it sadly disappointing. And when you get to the ending of this game and it does its little tease for the direction this franchise might be taking moving forward, it actually has me a little nervous for the future of Life is Strange. I won't go into it because obviously spoilers, but it does come off a little out of touch and like they're a little clueless on why people actually play these games in the first place. So I'm just gonna quietly cross my fingers and hope that they scrap the idea because yeah, it's just not the move. Overall, Life is Strange Double Exposure is easily the weakest installment in this series, and I really hate saying that. Even though they had a great cast of characters and some interesting concepts that had potential, the game ultimately feels like a rushed mess that didn't know how to fit all of its ideas into the experience. And because of that, everything ends up suffering. It's not a horrible game, it's just an extremely disappointing one, and I'm gonna be giving Life is Strange Double Exposure a 6.5 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review. Like, subscribe, and all that YouTube stuff. And what is your favorite Life is Strange game? I'd love to know.